Welcome to the Financial Insights podcast. Today, we're diving into the recent amendments to legislation made by the Dubai Financial Services Authority, or DFSA, effective from August 1st, 2024. The DFSA has made several key updates to the Conduct of Business module, the Markets Rules, and the Collective Investment Rules. These amendments follow a comprehensive consultation period and reflect the feedback received. Let's dive into the details. Key updates to the Conduct of Business (COB) module. We start with the changes in the Conduct of Business module, as outlined in COB Rulemaking Instrument No. 386 of 2024. 1. Disclosure requirements for crowdfunding platforms. The DFSA has added the words, "and any other electronic medium through which services can be accessed," primarily to address app-based solutions, since the previous disclosures were mandated to be displayed on websites. Specific details on the investment proposition must be disclosed to existing clients only. However, general advertising of a proposal is permitted outside the platform if it contains limited information, such as the local area or sale price of a property for property investment crowdfunding, or the industry and purpose of funding for loan or investment crowdfunding. 2. Lending and investment limits. For loan crowdfunding, the individual lending limit has increased from $5,000 to $10,000 per single borrower and from $50,000 to $100,000 in total per calendar year. For investment crowdfunding, the single investment limit is set at $50,000, with the annual total limit increasing from $50,000 to $100,000. For property investment crowdfunding, the single property investment limit is $50,000, with the annual total limit also increasing to $100,000. 3. Property investment crowdfunding. Valuation reports must now include the date and total consideration of the most recent property sale. Special purpose vehicles, SPV, must not jointly own properties with others, and entire properties must be listed for sale, not partial interests. The prohibition on using credit cards for investments has been removed. Key updates to the Markets Rules (MKT) module. The only change in the Markets Rules, updated in MKT Rulemaking Instrument No. 387 of 2024, is that the threshold for the total aggregate consideration for the offer of securities has been raised from $5 million to $10 million, calculated over a period of 12 months. This in effect raises the total amount per loan or property proposed to be funded to $10 million, which is double of what was possible before. Key updates to the Collective Investment Rules (CIR) module. Finally, we move to the updates in the Collective Investment Rules, revised in CIR Rulemaking Instrument No. 388 of 2024. Funding limits. The limit for the total funding provided to a borrower and the total consideration paid by all investors in a property has increased from $5 million to $10 million, or an equivalent amount in another currency. In respect of credit funds, the restriction on managing external credit funds has been modified. Fund managers are now permitted to manage an eternal qualified investor credit funds. Prospectus requirements for external credit funds. A new rule in Section 14.26 mandates that if the external fund is a credit fund, the prospectus must include prominent risk warnings as per Rule 13 December 2013, information on the specific lending strategy of the fund, details on fund concentration and the associated risks, key fund's risk diversification strategy, and information on borrowing limits, if borrowing is permitted. These updates reflect the DFSA's commitment to maintaining a robust regulatory framework that supports market growth while protecting investors. As these changes come into effect on August 1, 2024, it's crucial for fund managers and stakeholders to stay informed and compliant. Thank you for tuning in to the Financial Insights podcast. Stay informed, stay compliant, and until next time.